morning, everybody. It is November 19th. Had a very interesting night last night. It's my little doggy. You wanna talk to people? No. Anyway, it was funny because yesterday I sat down to do work, on part stuff, and nothing was coming. No inspiration. And I thought, well, okay, I worked on something else. And I was tired the last half of the day. And I thought, well, I guess something's coming, because I usually get tired or drowsy before something reveals. What are you crying about, Dixie? Anyhow, So I fell asleep in my chair. I had a little YouTube thing on. And my husband's like, he woke me up. He says, why don't you go to bed? So I did. It was 8:45. Anyway, as I lay down in bed, of course, my brain's churning and churning. Well, it wasn't churning and churning. What happened was, after I say my prayers, I'll lay down and I'll have what I call the parts puddle, where I'll, kind of visualize the city that they live in. I call it Lake City. And just kind of walk around and talk to parts and see what's going on, give them hugs or whatever. Sometimes someone wants to be baptized, so we'll do that. And I, went into Lake City and everything was quiet, just like it had been all day. And I was like, well, that's interesting. I wonder what's happening there. And I looked around to see this big, huge monster, like an Incredible Hulk type figure, 8-9 feet tall, just massive creature. And I was like, okay, well, that's a part. And so I said, welcome, you're welcome to be here, but you're not allowed to hurt anybody. Everybody was giving him a really wide berth, being kind of quiet and withdrawn. And I thought, well, and so I was just kind of hanging out and watching. All of a sudden he just started shaking his fists at the sky and screaming and roaring, and just like you would see the Incredible Hulk, just so I had this whole conversation with him. And after about an hour, yes, an hour, finally he calmed down, and all the parts came out and came by and, touched him without words, just walked by and, gave him a little tap on the shoulder and went away on their business. It's a way of saying, you're welcome here. We're not going to intrude on your space, but you're welcome. Anyway, he wasn't ready to go to bed, and I said, well, it was, I think, 11 o'clock by then. I said, well, let's watch some TED videos, because we can't go out and work on TED right now. And he was grumbling. He didn't know what that meant. And so I put on a TED video, thinking it would be just one. Well, he was watching it, enjoying it, started giggling. And he, can we do another? I was like, of course. We wound up watching 4 TEDs. I got to bed about midnight. So that helped him a lot. And so here we are. Monster is his name. Although he has selected a new name already. He wants me to call him Manny. So here's Manny. And Monster gonna beat the heck out of Ted. So, excuse me. He was tortured by John C. Lilly, put in a chair, and his knee was placed in a vise. This chair was designed to pinch the neck and joints. So they picked my right knee, the very same knee I've been talking to y'all about. It started flaring up again and hurting, and I thought, okay, body memory, something's coming, something's coming. But 2 or 3 days, not terrible, but a monster showed me that his neck was in a vice that was crunching at the back of his neck and skull, and that very same right knee. And so, anyhow, yeah, John C. Lilly. I'm gonna smash the hell out of him and his crew, his scientific crew. Think you're so fucking smart. You just sick, twisted, sadistic people. Nasty, horrible. I'm gonna kill all of you. All of you. Kill you all. You deserve to die. Oh. He's got some massive rage. And it was funny, while we were watching the end of the night, he wanted to go stay in a tent, not one of the cabins. And so Barry, my warrior knight part, sat with him in front of a campfire, in front of a tent. And he had a little dinner. And we watched the TED videos. And for the particular TED video that I watched, that part would come and sit with them at the fire and watch the TED Talk. And they would tell him, yeah, this helps, this helps. Here he is. They deserve to die! Not me! You die! You die! I'll kill you all! Stick my knee in the vice! Always the same knee! My neck and head! How dare you! How dare you hurt me! Oh, man. I mean, if I'm exhausted just doing this, I can't even imagine what he went through sitting in that chair. Any of them being tortured and screaming, and so they are strong! Strong, we'll kill you! How dare you hurt me! How dare you hurt me! Never again! Never, never, never! Holy cow. Yeah. Let your parts holler. They need it. They get to say all the things they couldn't say. Except on this particular incident. These scientists let me holler and yell and scream at them. And Manny first was begging them to kill him. And when they wouldn't, he started just raging that he was going to kill all of them. He's going to win. He's going to beat you. He's going to win. I win. I win. I will kill all of you. You will die. I survive. I survive. Which I just realized in this moment doing that was the part that was what the part was programmed to do. To have so much rage, so much anger. It was programmed to survive. It was programmed to remember the torture. Programmed to hate everybody and everything. And so if I remembered, or another part remembered, or another part went for help, it was Manny's job to stop them, to kill them, to do whatever he had to do to win. So thank you, Manny, for telling me that. Whew, he's an intense one. I win! I win! Smash your fucking head! Fuck you! I win! I win! I stand here today! I win! Use! How dare you! Wiping me out. So I imagine I might be out here 2 or 3 times today, because he is filled with rage, programmed into him, tortured into him. And the only stipulation I gave him last night, I let him rage and rage and rage in Lake City. He could destroy whatever he wanted, wherever he wanted. The only stipulation I had, he could not hurt another part or hurt himself. So he just stood there, raging at God. Just this big hulk of a man, raging! That probably went on for 30, 45 minutes in my mind. Anyhow, I think I'll let y'all go. I need to catch my breath, and I've got a session in about an hour, so. Oh, God bless you all. I wish for you all to get your rage out on your bed, on a TED, on a boxing bag, whatever you can think of. I pray. Father, please help every person on the planet oppressed, in pain, tortured, raped, abused, hurt, in war zones, cold, hungry, tired, in cages, all of them, everyone crying and in pain. Please go help them survive, help them to grow. As they grow, help them to remember. As they remember, help them to heal. As they heal, help them to remember you were there and you helped them survive. As they remember that, they understand that you were their warrior, are their warrior. And as they understand that, become your warrior, just as you did for me. Thank you, Father. And I pray all of you find courage, healing, and the strength to come do this and release your rage. Yes, more parts will surface, but you're only going to heal from it. So I love you all. Take care.